Okay, one thing we can consider is the possibility of producing a new product, which in terms of our model would consist on having a new variable. So let's imagine we have the possibility of producing t-shirts and we want to evaluate if that's a good idea or not. And for us to use our model as we did when we only had two products, we need to gather all the information regarding this new product. In particular, we need the resource consumption and the margin we get per unit we produce. So let's imagine that cutting is 1 minute, so in 1 minute, and packing 3 minutes, and we make 10 euros out of every unit. So if we go back to our model in Excel, what we have is a new row. I already created that, which is t-shirts. It doesn't matter which row it occupies, obviously. And I already typed 113, and I have to fill in the value for the benefit per unit. And well, this is the solution we used to have prior to having this new product. And if I run the solver, okay, I'll solve it all over again. Okay, what I have is that I'm producing less of the two other products, and well, it seems that this is a very profitable product because I'm producing even more than any of the others, 206. And my benefit has increased and it's now 206 euros higher, which is something we might expect. So we are adding a new possibility to our production plan. So we can still stick to the previous one, or we have the possibility of producing something we weren't producing so far. Let's imagine that instead of this money, we're making more money out of every product. Let's write something which is insane and not realistic, but I just want you to see the effect. Imagine we make 100 euros per margin. Oh, this figure is not valid anymore. Okay, so we solve it. Well, it's valid, but we can now see we can improve it. Actually, we can, because what we are doing now is this is so profitable that we prefer to devote all our efforts, all our resources to producing only t-shirts, and we are making this money, okay, which is far more than the money we were making before. But again, it is not very realistic, but it's just to show you that if this new product is very attractive, we prefer to produce only that product, although it just means having one single product because we prefer to use all our resources to produce it. And let's go to the other end of the spectrum. If we only make €1 per unit and we solve, we are going to find something which is the opposite. What we are having here is that this new product is not worth producing. So we go back to the solution we had before. So adding this new product in this case means that we can use it or not, we can produce it or not. If it's valuable enough, we're going to produce the new product to some extent. If it's very, very profitable, we're going to just produce the product. And if it is not very interesting, we will produce none of it, as it is the case, and we will still have the very same solution. So the relevant conclusion about this exercise is that when we add a new variable, which is a new possibility to our model, our system, another thing we can do that we couldn't do previously, the new solution we will get may be better or remain the same. But it cannot ever be worse, because we always can have the solution that we had before having that new variable. Because a new variable means more options to choose from. So that's it. That is good news if that happens in our real system. New variables are a chance for us to improve. In the worst case, we will remain exactly where we were.